I like to talk about the 2-minute rule, and the idea here is that you want to downscale your habit until it only takes 2 minutes to do. So for example, going for a run might be downscaled into just tying your running shoes, or folding the laundry is downscaled into fold the first pair of socks, or
start it. Is your point.
The idea is that we
Don't feel
often
like you have to
optimize for the result, but instead we should optimize for the starting line, not the finish line.
So inflammation, it is, again, a matter of context. I'm not aware of any study that convincingly shows that eating red meat in the context of a whole foods diet with plenty of plant foods as well significantly contributes to inflammation. That research just hasn't been done.
There was one today I saw, it was fascinating. It was a feedlot beef versus kangaroo meat. Right. It was done in Australia.
Yeah.
And there's something called cytokines in your blood, which are markers of inflammation. When they eat, ounce for ounce, the feedlot meat, it actually caused inflammation.
Right.
When they ate the kangaroo meat, wild meat, it reduced inflammation.
Yeah, exactly, because of the different fatty acid profile. So that's what I mean about context. Someone who is getting, buying pasture-raised beef, for example, from a local farmer, or a meat CSA, that's going to have a different impact than someone who is eating, commodity CAFO beef.
That's confined animal feeding operations, factory farm beef, right?
Right.
So factory farm beef versus grass finished beef, different animals, literally.
Yeah.
Inhaling speeds your heart rate up. Exhaling slows your heart rate down. So if you want to speed up your heart rate and be more alert, inhale more or make those inhales more vigorous, more intense. If you want to calm down, you can do that quickly by making your exhales slightly longer than your inhales or making them more vigorous. This doesn't require any breath work. This is something that you can do in real time. And that's what's called respiratory sinus arrhythmia. That's the technical phrase. It's also the basis of what's called heart rate variability, or HRV. But all you need to remember is inhaling deeper and longer will speed your heart rate up. Exhaling longer and more intensely will slow your heart rate down and will allow you to calm down in real time.
And obviously, when you start something new, you have to be making decisions and exerting willpower. Only over time will you start to automate. It can take thousands of repetitions before you actually can do it habitually, automatically, in a high level, very accomplished way.
Keep food out of sight. The more often we see bags of chips or boxes of cereal, the more that we're consciously and non-consciously reminded to eat these foods, sheerly for the pleasure of eating them. So put food away in the cupboard and in cabinets where it's out of sight.